Hey guys, my name is Juicypixel and this is a brief breakdown of my gaming history. Now who knows what game this is? Well, it all started with Pong back in 1989, when I was a mere 3 years old. The game was for the Atari that was released in 1972. This console belonged to my dad. He decided to get it out of the attic one day. After a short time, my dad decided to purchase a Commodore 64 that came with Flimbo's Quest, Fiendish Freddy, and of course Dizzy by Codemasters back in 1988, still only released in the EU 2 years after I was born. This game was a cassette game. Following this, the Sega Master System was manufactured and released by Sega in 1987 in Europe. Alex the Kid was built into the console. I wanted the Sega Master System because I saw a friend playing it when I was over at his house on the holidays. I also got my hands on the first copy of Sonic the Hedgehog that was released in 1991. The Mega Drive 2, also known as the Sega Genesis, came out in 1992, where I continued my passion for Sonic, with Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and of course, Sonic and Knuckles. There was a standalone game and also worked as an expansion for Sonic 2 onwards that allowed you to use the new character Knuckles in previous Sonic games. There was something special about having game cartridges that made the experience very special to me, and that was the physicality. You had to connect the game cartridges together, then input that into the Sega Mega Drive, something you'll never see anymore or get today. In March 1997, the Nintendo 64 hit the markets in the UK, and delivered, in my opinion, a more multiplayer, polished system. You know, look at the 4 controller ports on it, they are gagging for some stimulation. Also, something that made history was Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. This was Nintendo's flagship game for the console that captivated a lot of new audiences for the franchise. Even though Nintendo had Zelda games out for previous consoles, this was a huge jump for the new system and performance. And back to Ocarina of Time, I would prefer Saria over Zelda any day of the week. Some other big games came out, including Mario 64, Mario Kart and the usual Nintendo mascots, but FPS games like GoldenEye took a huge attention with its multiplayer all against all. I can't think of any people my own age who didn't like shooting the crap out of their best friends with a silenced PPK. Okay, now this leads on to my favourite console today, the Sega Dreamcast. It was released by Sega in November in 1998 in Japan, and later in 1999 in the rest of the world, pretty much in the UK and EU. It was the first entry of the 6th generation of video game consoles, predecessing its rivals like the PlayStation 2, the Xbox, and the GameCube. The Sega Dreamcast was Sega's last home console to date, but they went out with some huge titles like Jet Set Radio, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and what I would call a true masterpiece even to this day, the Shenmue Saga, that only went as far as 2 games, though rumour had it there was going to be 7 planned in the pipeline.
Father! Why?
Also, there was Phantasy Star Online that took the console online with his built-in 56k modem that in my opinion wasn't that bad at all. Phantasy Star Online was very significant to me as I could meet people online for the very first time in my life. There was no rages back then or bad attitudes. Everyone helped each other save the planet of Ragon and its colonies. Some people say that Sega went under with the Dreamcast because of the release dates, allowing competitors to saturate the market, not giving much room for the Dreamcast as it was released later on. Maybe that's true, but it gave leeway for a lot of terrible games and consoles to hit the marketplace. Bad marketing ploys and a lot of fuss even now with the Xbox One. In 2001, I jumped on the Xbox bandwagon as most Sega titles seemed to be immigrating over to the new console. As Sega became a games publisher, there was a lot of Star Wars games, I must say, due to the recent creation of films that were added to the franchise. The console even allowed me to watch movies, but not surf the internet like the Dreamcast did, as the modem you had to provide yourself. Why? But nonetheless, after Sega's announcement that they were going to publish games for other platforms, that didn't deter the gamer in me at all. Today, I play PC games. I can play all the old classics and at the same time do things that were introduced to me through the consoles I purchased growing up. Surfing the internet, watching movies, communication with my friends, and most importantly, having the best gaming experience I believe that's possible. That's my gaming life in a few short minutes. There is so much I've missed out. Did I tell you about the time I met my first love interest through a game? Guess I'll have to save that for another video. It's time for me to play some games. See you later. Oh yes, one more thing before I go. I've made a small blooper reel for you. As you know, I do YouTube, I do the gaming. I want to show you some bloopers from my first series of adventures in Minecraft. Even my first episode. So please stick around. Check out the bloopers of my first episodes when my confidence is probably a little bit lower and stuff like that. And I'll see you soon, guys. So peace out. Hi there, and welcome to the first episode of Adventure of Minecraft. Hey guys, and welcome back to Adventures of Minecraft, episode number 13. Grabbing this then. I think it takes a while to dig up this obsidian, so I'm just gonna tell you some stuff what I've been up to. Oh shit! No. Oh my god. I just lost everything. I lost my diamond pick too. I'm gonna have to make another one. Shit. I lost my bucket. I'm actually very tired while I'm recording this. I think I feel a bit drunk when I'm not. And just a bit weird in the head because I have deprived myself of sleep. And I am in my boat being all sexy. If we look down here, look under the ice. There is something awesome down there. See, there's a chamber, there's lava. There's a giant canyon underneath this ice lake. See it? And it goes all the way to here. No! Shit! What the fuck? That creeper just raped my ass. I'm gonna have to jump down that canyon now and try and get out. What's the bloody chances of that, man? Oh, I can't even go exploring for 10 seconds, can I, without a creeper coming up behind me and giving me a bit of "how's your friggin' father?" Like, God. I wanna be the very best, the treehouse monkey man there ever was. Hello and welcome back to Adventures in Minecraft, and we are here back in my jungle, so we are going to find an area where whoops, a daisy.